my equation here, we are having y plus x plus y is equals to 3, and what we are having 2x squared plus 4xy minus y is equals to 15. So that this is our equation. So that is our equation. So we're having x plus y is equals to 3 and 2x squared. Sorry for the handwriting. 2x squared plus 4xy minus y is equals to 15. So when we're having, it means that we are having this as an equation and this one as well as an equation. So if ever you're having this kind of a simultaneous, how I prefer that you can solve this is that you start with the most complex one. Look for the most complex equation. And our most complex equation has to be, this one here is not complex, but this one sounds or seems and looks complex. So this is how we will be starting. You will say 2x squared plus 4xy minus y is equals to 15. So when we look into this one, firstly, you must know that you must make one a subject of the formula. It's either you make what? You make x subject of the formula or y subject of the formula. So it's either that way. You make x. Look into the one that is, it's like this one. This one is more simple because the only one that is having a square is the x, meaning that you cannot pick x as the subject of the formula. Not that it cannot work, but the simplified way that you can solve this kind of an equation, you must pick one that doesn't have a square. And then when you look here, the one that doesn't have a square, it's y. Y, it's not having it's having 1 as an exponent, not 2 as an exponent. So after you realizing that, it means you must what? You must move. We move this one to the other side. So after we move this one to the other side, it will be like this. Minus 2x squared. Sorry about that. 15 minus 2x squared. So what you see here is that this side now, what you can do here is that this side is having a common factor. Once it is having a common factor, now you can factorize your equation. So how can you factorize this one is that maybe break it down. Here we are trying to make math easy or simple. You can try to break it down. This we are not factorizing, but we are factorizing this side. So after that, which one is common? The common one is what? It's y, separated by the negative sign. So once the common one is y, to factorize this kind of a thing is that you say you divide the whole thing by y. So y will cancel y, and then y will cancel y. And then you open the bracket, you say equals to 15 minus 2xy. So everything that is not cancelled, you must write it here. 4 here is not cancelled, and x is not cancelled, minus y is cancelled, meaning that y divided by y, it's 1. So y divided by y is 1 in this sense. When you divide y to the exponent 1, y divided by y is like 1 to y to the exponent 1, y to the exponent 1. You keep the base, which is a law from grade 8. You keep the base and you subtract the exponent. Then 1 minus 1, it will give us y to the exponent 0, and any number to the exponent 0 is equals to 1. That's why y divided by y is 1. So after you have divided that, your divisor, you put it outside your bracket. So once you're having your equation like this side now is factorized. One thing that you can attest is now this side is factorized. Once it's factorized, because you want to make y, here we want to make y the subject of formula, it means that we must kill everything that is on the y side. So what we must kill here, we must kill this part. So now this will be what? Our equation 1.